more clothes? Wait, what you got going on? You got on?
Oh, should I change my shirt?
Well, are you trying to be a guest? Wait, if you have on a shirt, no, you good if that's a shirt.
Okay, I could change it. Okay. How are you doing?
Good.
I like the way you handle him because I used to be a dancer and I'm a little nervous because I never talk live, but I've been watching you for a while. And I like how you handle him because I used to be a dancer. And I know a lot of guys like him. They're very bitter because he's called the trick. And he's mad because he could never get a woman like me to genuinely love him. We would actually be with him just for money. So that's why he's in his feelings. And he probably got an ED problem. That's what it's giving.
Oh, we can't confirm all that.
Don't mind my tooth though. This happened because I was drinking the Corona.
But enough for him. What's your name?
Well, he should have, if he really was looking for love, first of all, if he really felt some type of way, he shouldn't have been watching your show. So obviously he was interested. I think he should have opened his heart because he wasn't a bad looking guy. I think people would have been interested in him if he would have put his, ego down and just been himself. But looking at comments is not going to make people feel comfortable to like want to approach you like that,
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
What's your name, honey? Let's talk about
My
you.
name is Ariel, the Golden Child.
Your name is what?
Ariel, the Golden Child.
Ariel, the Golden Child.
Yes, I'm 35. I live in Atlanta. I'm from New York.
Okay. And you're a dancer?
I used to dance. I actually own a massage business. That's why I was laughing at the guy.
Oh, maybe he's visited your place before.
Exactly.
I don't know. Okay, well, either way. So you own a massage place?
I own a massage business. I do facials, pedicures, manicures, eyelashes.
Okay.
And I do Airbnb too. That's my other job.
You do Airbnb too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I stopped dancing in 2017. So
say it again, baby girl.
I retired. I know I sound funny because of my tooth.
Yeah, what happened to your tooth? Now you know they're going to talk about your tooth.
Before we get into the chipped tooth, let's talk about something here. She revealed that she's a dancer, a masseuse, but that's not all to be revealed. There's more coming. She said she do facials, but it was later found out that there is a double meaning to that.
In the battle rap world, they call that a double entendre. That's what they call that.
She do facials, y'all. She do facials.
She said eyelashes. I think those are all landing spots, if you know what I'm getting at. This one is a little bit on the raunchier side here.
We'll dig more into that later.
Wow.
I know they are. So let me tell you what happened. So last Friday was my best friend's birthday, and we went to this place called 6 Feet Under. It's like right downtown where I live at in Atlanta. And I was drinking. This guy was buying shots, and I don't drink liquor like that. I'm a wine girl, as you can see. And he bought us like a bunch of shots, and then I ended up drinking Corona, and I was kind of drunk. So like, you know how you try to throw back? I hit my tooth.
Oh, this just happened.
Yeah, this happened like a couple days ago. It's getting fixed on Monday.
Oh, okay. All right, so she's getting her tooth fixed on Monday. But you probably should have waited till Monday, but we could go right now.
I should have. But you know what? If you don't love me at my worst, then you can't love me at my best.
Okay, well, let's do it. We got Ariel. Stop moving, honey. It's Ariel?
Okay. Yes, Ariel.
Ariel Golden 30. Say what?
Yeah, Ariel, the Golden Child.
Oh, you want me to call you Ariel, the Golden Child?
Yeah, only because that's my Instagram. So like people.
Well, we're not going to shout out your Instagram.
Oh,
you have to have a profile.
Yeah,
you got to have a profile on a dating app.
Okay, Ari.
Okay, so Ari, Atlanta massage. Do you have any? You own a massage place. Do you have any kids?
Yeah, I have a 13-year-old daughter.
Okay, have you ever been married?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, and when did you get divorced?
I got divorced in 2020.
2020. Okay.
Like December 2020.
Okay, December 2020. All right. Why'd you get divorced?
It just didn't work out. We got married like 2 weeks after meeting because I'm very spontaneous.
You're very what, honey?
I'm very spontaneous. I'm like a hopeless romantic.
Okay.
So we got married like 2 weeks after we met in Miami on South Beach.
Okay. Romantic. All right. And so we got you're 35, Ari, Atlanta, owns a massage place. Mom to a 13-year-old, was once married. What's your zodiac sign?
Sagittarius.
Okay, honey, you gotta stop moving, girl. You gotta get situated and stop moving.
Sorry.
Okay. So stay right here. Don't move anymore.
Okay.
And wait a minute, gang. In the beginning, I remember Kendra saying it's okay if you have a shirt on. Does that qualify as a damn shirt? Ain't no goddamn shirt. Come on
lingerie.
Now. But in Kendra's mind, that's a shirt, right? As long as you can't see the areola, it's a shirt, I guess. And this, oh God. Anyway, 13-year-old daughter, and somebody married this woman here. Fellas, all my fellas in the down there, who my good viewers here, my brothers. Does this woman look familiar to any of you guys? Is there any familiarity to this woman? Any of you guys? Get down there in the comment section if you guys recognize this woman.
All right. Now let's do it. Aries, Atlanta, Sagittarius, 35, owns a massage parlor place. Mom to a 13-year-old is divorced. What kind of man are you looking for?
I'm looking for a man or a woman, because I'm open. But I'm looking for somebody who's at least 30 years old that believes in God. You don't have to have like a specific religion, but I want you to have a foundation with God. And I like people that are really honest, even if it hurts my feelings. And I like people that are transparent. I want to know exactly what you want. Let's not waste each other's time. What do you expect from me? Where do we go from here? That's kind of where I'm at.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers is guys with more than 3 baby mothers. My deal breakers is a guy who's bisexual and not being honest about that. Because, in Atlanta, you know how it is. And then my other deal breaker is like bad hygiene. I don't like, even though I know my tooth looks like this, I pretty much have beautiful teeth if you go on my page or whatever. But I like guys to have good hygiene, honest, and truthful about their sexuality. And I don't like multiple baby mama drama and all that crazy stuff.
Just keep in mind some of the things she just said here. Let's talk about, she said a man with good hygiene, especially dental hygiene. What she's going to later reveal makes you question her dental hygiene. Just keep that in mind. And then she says nobody that is bilateral, but she's bilateral.
Right.
Ain't you discriminating?
The irony.
He got to be okay with a woman that liked to lick cat. But you're not okay.
That has a little alternative lifestyle.
Right.
He's against that.
If he do the bending or he the one getting bent, she's against that, but she's in this lifestyle as well. So, I guess it's double standards in that lifestyle.
Interesting.
Maybe
Very interesting.
But keep this stuff in mind.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
No, I'm not. I dated all type of guys. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I prefer non-white men, but I don't mind biracial. But I don't think I don't really see myself with like a white man.
No white men.
Yeah, not.
Okay.
I mean, I'm open to it, but I never dated a white man.
Okay, never dated a white man. Yeah. Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
No. As long as he can take care of himself and he don't ask me for nothing, and he got his own house and car, then I'm good with that.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra cam.
Okay. What I gotta show? Just. Ooh. Yeah, I know I have a nice body.
Okay, she said she knows she got a nice body. Yeah. Ari, when was your last relationship?
My last actually, I know it's bad, but my last relationship was this guy named AG. He. Oh my God. I have multiple properties because I do Airbnb, and I got this apartment downtown. It's really nice, but this is one of my Airbnb properties. I moved down here for him, but we broke up in February. But it been on and off, like rocky for like a year. But we finally ended it like I would say like February 28th was the last time I was active sexually as well. Okay. So this is the first time I'm actually not having any intimacy.
Okay. So how long have you been celibate for?
Since February 28th.
Of this year?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Let's just take a moment and just give her a round of applause.
Mm.
Just give her a round of applause, y'all, because this is the longest time she has been celibate without the Dino. Again,
90 whole days. Mhm.
this is going to be the irony of all of this is going to be revealed. But go ahead and just give her a round of applause, because in her adult lifetime, this is the longest she's ever been without the Dino. It's great for her. It's absolutely great for her.
Right.
She's really doing something. 90 days. That's a whole lifetime for some people. For her and her former activities, it's great.
AG.
And why she got him tattooed on her like that? She gonna show everybody. Look, here his name.
Right.
This is his name. Keep that in mind too. Keep that positioning of the name. Keep that in mind as well.
3 months?
Yeah. And this is I know it sounds funny. This is the longest I've been. Like, I used to do adult movies back in the day. So
And
that's
there
another
we
thing
have
I was
it.
going to tell you. That's the only hurdle I have. I know, because I know they probably know who I am, because I used to be Eve Madison. But that's one of the hurdles I have as a woman that's trying to date, because a lot of guys, they can't get past my past. You know what I mean? And I was only 18. I did it for 6 months. But when I used to live in LA, and, you know, guys can't get past that.
Okay.
And we have the reveal, y'all. So we have a dancer, an ex corn star, masseuse, and whatever else she said she did. I forgot now. So many jobs. But she said all of that about she want a man of God, but she was an adult film star. And she said that she did this at the age of 18 for 6 months. Now, after research, it was concluded that those videos are not 17 years old. If you go look her up, but please look her up on a device that is not connected to other, this is, we talking about adult films here.
Materials here.
Exactly.
Materials.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Make sure you do not have your volume all the way up.
No.
Do not be in a public place. Whatever. Y'all know. I'm just warning you. It's adult.
Yeah.
It's raunchy. But so we did the research. These videos are not 17 years old. Like, they're not from 17 years ago. These are recent videos. She's sitting up here lying, like, oh, this is so far in the past that I was a corn star, and men just keep judging me. Oh my God. Why won't these men let me be great?
They know your greatness. They've already seen your greatness.
Right. This is your recent past, ma'am. And you still in the industry almost. You're a dancer. What type of dancer are you? You're not no ballerina.
No. This ain't Alvin Ailey in the dance choir, dance state of Harlem. We talking about here.
Right. And you own a massage place. You probably in there giving happy endings.
Oh yeah.
Because we know you used to doing that.
Oh yeah.
And that's why I wanted to highlight the facials. Now, if you go do your own research, you're going to see some facials.
You definitely going to see some facials.
You might see this tattoo. I don't know. Right. I didn't view, but we have on good authority.
Yes.
That she's recently doing. Our research team came together and viewed the content.
Yes. And it's been narrowed down to maybe the last 4 to 5 years. She's done some work.
So I'm not aware if the tattoo is in the content.
Go check for yourself. Her record is public, in every way you could think. Everything is public over there. But you can see her public hairs as well. But
Oh,
she also intimated that she doesn't enjoy the company of our Caucasian friend or brethren on the other side, and that as well has been determined to be a lie. It was like the Rainbow Coalition up in that mug. It was all multicolored in there. Okay.
Yeah.
18 years old.
Nah, she was doing this recent.
Yeah. It was reported to be within the last 5 years or so.
Yeah.
And according to the comment section, she's a fan favorite per se. And she'll be back and forth. She'll make a video, and then, like, I guess when rent is due or something, she's hopping back and forth. That's just what the research says. Mm-hmm.
The comment section requested, like,
yeah, she's a fan
coming
favorite.
back? Like,
Yeah, she's by popular demand. Like, they're always happy to see her, and they want to see more from her. And as well, this is all public research. They said her skill set is on the higher end, if you know what I mean. She's a pro. This ain't no amateur night, one-time deal. She knows what she's doing in that role.
So based on the research, this woman is a pro, and this is what you're gonna get: a professional ex-corn star. Now, don't go in thinking that she finna do all these moves on you. Nah, she acting like she retired.
She's celibate.
She's celibate. She a woman of the Lord now. She only do missionary now.
Yep.
She do vanilla sex now.
Missionary in the dark. All you can get.
Don't go over there and thinking that this woman finna give you what you ain't seen on the videos. Because now she's retired and she's trying to be all modest. Well, I guess she's not modest, because the way she showed up was not modest at all.
No.
But
this is modest for where she's been. How about that? Right. This is her toned down. This is her nun stage.
Yeah.
Because every orifice has been seen already. Like, come on.
She's trying to convince some poor soul that she's wifely material.
She caught one, didn't she? She said she
got married.
So somebody bit
2 weeks. She said she got married to him in 2 weeks.
Right.
So maybe he saw the content.
Google search. He probably
maybe
didn't do the Google search at first. He just thought he had something, she's got caught out there.
Or maybe he did do the research, and
maybe he did. Maybe.
So
that's a good point. And as well, we can we know what was being done to that Corona bottle that caught that tooth. We could you could surmise what was happening at the bar that evening. So,
and from her past activities, that tooth might have already been loose.
Yes.
That's all I'm gonna say, and we're gonna continue.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but this is the truth, because you could just Google me on Pornhub, but I hate that,
Okay.
But you're gonna tell us about it. You can do it, but I hate it. But you can Google me.
Woman, I cook, I clean, I pay my own bills. I mean, honestly, I could take care of a man if I really wanted to, or a woman. But I just really want companionship, and I want somebody who's honest and wants to build with me. I want a partner.
Okay.
Sorry.
So you're looking for a man or a woman tonight?
Yeah, I'm open. I'm sexually fluid.
You're sexually
fluid? And you're beautiful, by the way, gorgeous.
Oh no, I'm
I'm not trying to talk to you. I'm just saying you're gorgeous. Kendra. You're the type of girl, like, you're professional.
Kendra.
You're ambitious. You got your platform. I love that. And that's the type of woman I would be interested in. If I make that exception, I want somebody on my level.
Kendra, don't do it. If you know what's good for you, she look like she'll lick every hair off of your cat. She'll lick it bald. Don't ask me what that mean. I don't know. But she look like she'll lick it.
Yeah. This one here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all, that we had to deviate from our normal content today. And you know what? This is a little vulgar today. We're a little vulgar.
I mean, this is what we have.
But this is what we have. This lady looked like she do very devious work.
Mm-hmm. She will lick every quill off that porcupine. You know that.
Kendra, don't go over there. She's a professional. Now,
this ain't what you want, Kendra. Back out. But this one, this one here, sexually fluid. You guys, you hear that? Y'all hear that, right?
Yeah.
Lord, she ain't lying.
It don't matter.
She ain't lying about that. Eve Madison, the one and only.
The golden
just when you thought you saw it all. Just when you thought you saw it all.
It's the golden child.
The golden shower child.
I take it as a compliment, but me personally, I only deal with men.
We know, Kendra.
I don't swing that way. But I got your girlfriend. All right. Should the guy make a certain amount of money?
No, but like I said, I mean, I don't want him to be broke, but he at least has to have his own place. Can't live with his mom or dad, and at least have his own car.
To have his own car. Okay. We did a Kendra Kim. So your last relationship, okay. We did sex. 3 flaws you have to work on. Well, wait, real quick, this is what I want to ask you. Are you celibate? What are you celibate? What's the goal?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like right before I called you, I'm not trying to move too much, but I was gonna make you laugh. This is my boyfriend right now.
Man.
But honestly, I've been celibate, but does this count? I mean, I don't know. But yes. Because the thing is with me, I need to be connected to you mentally before I can open my body.
Ain't nobody want to see that musty rose that you pulled out. Like,
had the pulled out rose on you, man. Come on,
ain't nobody want to see that.
Lord have mercy, man.
We all know where that go. We all know where that ain't been. Ain't nobody want to see that, man.
That's too much. I can't.
Because a lot of sex in my life been transactional. You know, being a dancer, doing porn, it kind of makes you a robot. So you need something deeper. I dated millionaires, celebrities, athletes, all type of people. But I noticed that the most happiest I've been is with people who didn't have much, but they had time and effort and, you know, like taking that time to really get to know me. And like, it was like they fucked my mind first before my body. And I think that's where I'm at.
You a lot, Ari.
I'm sorry. It's a setup. Blame it on setup.
Oh, you been drinking too?
Yeah.
You sauced off that.
The alcohol got y'all all in a different.
You know, everybody's nervous to be on TV. I mean, on the TV. Like that's a lot to deal with, you know?
To be on TV. This ain't TV, and yet you're all over the internet.
Right? How's you nervous to be on the TV or the internet? Like, and then when she started the video, she was saying about she's never talked live because you on videos.
You get the recording. Take 2. You get the Dino 65 different times.
You never talk. They don't need you to talk.
No, only in that little luxury, you know, you the pizza delivery guy, and she opens the door, I guess, and the little wooden corn acting that you get right there. We all know the parts that you try to buffer through real quick. Yeah, that's her speaking part right there. Like, other than that, it's just action. Like,
I mean, if you could show your whole body and you getting dinoed out on camera, you can't talk to the camera. You can't talk to people live.
I mean, really,
you got some serious issues.
Really, she didn't look camera shy, as the reports came back from the research department. So you take that for what you will. And the dude, what she basically said in a roundabout way without saying it, the dudes that don't know you do that might treat you a little better. That's why you shouldn't cavort yourself as a 304 known and be promiscuous like that, because you're going to get a label. We've been through this before. Once you've been put in that box, it ain't no way you're going to get out. If they think of you as some kind of harlot or some kind of strumpet, something, you moving around nasty out here and you work in the sack, precedes you, your reputation, and you get a name like Eve Madison or whatever the hell, you know, when you're known for that, you're gonna always be known for that. There's no wiping the slate clean. There's no cleaning your record. So yeah, like what she's saying is the dudes that don't recognize her treat her better. That's what she's trying to say. Because once they know your work and you're giving it up, there's no need to appeal to your mind, as she would say. Like they just ready for the clap in action. That's it. Let us continue.
So you gave me your 3 flaws.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I'm genuine. I feel like I'm patient. And also I think I'm not like the regular woman who like the minute you make a mistake, like my ex cheated on me, but the way he broke it down, it was like more emotional before it got physical. I understood where I lacked that, where he had to go outside of me to get that love because I was in life insurance school and I was focused on that and I wasn't giving him the attention he needed, you know. So I understand. So I think that's what makes me different. I'm not so quick to just walk away when you make a mistake.
Okay. Real quick, you don't have a salary requirement, or do you? You said you didn't have one.
I mean, I don't, but like, I mean, you know, like at least because
So you're telling me a man, your husband or whoever this was, cheated on a corn star? So the segs that you was bringing was not enough. All them little moves, flips, and whatever you do was not enough. He needed the emotional. So you telling me, what you're really telling me is that you're an emotionally detached person. Like you're
you're nothing else to it. Like
you're what they say is a emotionally unavailable person. That's what I'm getting.
That makes sense. It's just an act. The actual act of intercourse is just that. It's nothing else behind it. As probably as good as it probably was for the brother. You know, sometimes you need more. Just let that sink in. There's a lot of Jews to be taken. We joking around and we being a little colorful with the language or whatever, but there's a lot of Jews to be taken from this. Like when you detach and when you have a lot of, they're not per se soul ties because maybe they were just transactions, but the whole act of sexual intercourse in our time is just means nothing. Like she's had a lot of meaningless sex and it showed in her regular relationships, if you want to say that.
Bringing in 6 figures a year, so I mean, and I'm working on another business right now. I'm opening up a beauty bar downtown Atlanta. So I just want somebody that kind of could bring, like, if you can't bring finances, bring support, like mental support. I don't want to be in competition with the guy that I'm with. I feel like somebody like, what's that guy's name that you were going back and forth with?
I've gone back and forth with a couple of men.
Well, the one that you just hung up with. What's his name?
Oh, Terrence.
Okay, Terrence. I feel like somebody like him. I feel like he would be somebody that would be in competition with me because I think he would be threatened. Even though he's making it seem like he would want a woman that has just as much or maybe more than him, I don't think he can handle that. I don't think his ego and his narcissistic tendencies would handle that because a lot of men that I've dated, even this guy that I was with, I upgraded him and I felt like we was always in competition. And once he got to a certain level, it was like, bye. Like you were dealing with all these girls that like work at like Hooters and like dancers picking up dollars on the floor. Like I'm not looking down on it because I used to do it, but you know what I mean? Like it was like going backwards because I guess he felt like I surpassed him. You know what I mean?
No, that's fair. And listen, Terrence is not here to speak for himself, but
I wish he was.
I don't think you're the type of woman he was looking for.
Yeah.
Yes, I think y'all want 2 different things. I don't think you were the request. Not respectfully so. Respectfully.
No, I get it.
But and listen, he wasn't my favorite cup of tea, but I'm the kind of person I can hear and agree with certain things
that he said.
The thing I disagree with is I just feel like men try to put all women in all different categories, and you just like you can't weigh men the same, you really can't weigh women the same. And I hear this all the time, which I don't get. Kendra, why aren't you married? This is not the married show. It's the single show.
Exactly.
So I don't even understand. Do y'all know that the show is called Kendra G Singles? It's not called Kendra G Married.
Yo.
Product placement.
Exactly.
So I don't even understand what do y'all think y'all have a loophole in that manner. And then something else he said when he brought up the Halle Berry situation, she's not married for the reasons I said, because it doesn't make she's been married and
she
lost
had to
money.
pay the guy a bunch of money. So why would
exactly? This is just like with men, it can happen to women. When you have a certain amount of assets, a lot of women who have done extremely well financially have been married. And then when things got divorced, their man got half of their money, just like it happens to men. So just like it doesn't make sense with men with a lot of assets and a lot of money to get married, men can't translate that as a fact for women that are also in that same position. But I rest my case. I want to focus on you. We got some paid questions. You ready?
Yes, that's right.
All right.
Like, I just wanted to make one statement to you. I was going to let you know that I think the bad thing about somebody like me, I made that decision when I was 18. I'm 35 now. And the porn thing, that's the biggest regret I have, because you can't erase that off the internet. So you kind of get put in a box. Like a lot of women that been in the adult business, even if you just been like a music video girl, a magazine girl, you know what I mean? You get put into like a box. So a lot of guys will take it to a certain extent. Because I've dated some really great men that like have a lot to offer, but then it was like they couldn't get past their friend's opinion. And mind you, these are videos I did when I was 18. I'm 35. You know?
Well, unfortunately, that is going to be a reality, girl. Just like if a man did time and now he's out and he's a whole new person, that is going to be a scar that some women just can't get past. And and there are going to be a pool of men who just can't get past that, and that's just what it comes with it, right? I think that we all have to accept that we will, whether it's fair or not, we're always going to be judged on our past and current. I don't know what the word I look for, situations or what we've done. It just is what it is, right?
So hold on. Kendra just said we're gonna all be judged by our past and current situations. But when somebody says, why you not married? Oh, it's the single show. That has nothing to do with anything. And then you sit up here babbling about something you don't know about. You don't know nothing about being in a relationship. You have no history of healthy relationships. There's always some nonsense, or you left for some stupid job or some dumb reason, or why you didn't fall through, or your discernment is poor. You don't know what you're talking about. And people are telling you don't know what you're talking about. And you're going to say, oh, man, that doesn't matter. But everybody else gets judged by their current situation in their past. But bimbo babble again, man. These stupid hats got to be too tight, and they sucking on her brain. The wig came with the damn hat. I'm tired of the damn sombrero as well. This other one on the other side can't understand that the porn is going to influence her life after she's done it when she was quote unquote 18. How stupid can these women be, man? I'm done. Let's play it out to the closeout. I'm done. I'm getting frustrated. I had enough. Brain rot.
Yes, there are going to be men who just are not even going to give you a shot because of that.
Yeah,
that's just what it is. Okay, we got some paid questions. Mr. Charles said, this is what Terrence was talking about, delusional.
Am I? Maybe I am, you know? I don't feel like I'm delusional because I didn't request a guy to make $250,000 or $80,000. I just wanted him to be honest, transparent, and vulnerable. I mean, and honest about his sexuality. So if that makes me delusional, then so be it.
Okay. Office James, I think I missed this. Wait, so you want to date a man who is bi, but are you bi? You want to date him? You say you want to date a man that's bisexual?
No, I said I'm bisexual. I said I don't want to date a man who's bisexual.
Right.
But if he is at the first date, I feel like I should know that, because being that I'm in Atlanta now and I'm from New York, I'm used to a lot of these men are bisexual, and a lot of them are afraid to be honest and vulnerable because they feel like they're going to be judged. So I would like to know on the first date, if that's what you prefer, we can be friends, but I don't want to move forward in getting to know you because I can't imagine my man bending over for another man and I'm supposed to bend over for you. So I'm good on that.
Okay. We got the description. In Atlanta, In Atlanta, they want 450 to remove a molar. In Colombia, it was only 52. She would save hundreds by getting her tooth fixed in Colombia. But she has to fly to Colombia. So at the end of the day, you have to fly to Colombia. You have to get a hotel stay. You have to stay. It's gonna cost $450 more by the time she pays all the other expenses.
Well, you know what's so funny? I have a really good dentist. She's in Lawrenceville, Family Dentistry. She's amazing. And she's gonna hook up my teeth. I'm gonna pay her cash. I have the funds to pay for it. I don't gotta go to Colombia. But I will say this: my mom's mom is Colombian. So shout out to Colombia.
Manny Jackson said, "I seen and heard it all."
Okay.
All right, let's get to the bottom line. Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
No, I need to download it.
All right, so download the dating app. That's the only contact info that you can share. And what's your how do you spell your name again?
Ariel, Ariel.
Ariel?
Yes.
What's your favorite number?
7.
Okay, so make your username Ariel7. So make your username Ariel7.
Let's look at these pictures here. Does this say wife at all?
That's how the guy can find you. Ariel.
Laid out on the bed like she ready to film a scene. Busty BBLs. Edition 3. This looks like the name of the film. This is the pictures that she put on the app. And she said that she is down for whatever. You should get to know me. Ariel the Golden Child. Look, lifting up her boobs to accentuate. This is what she put on. This is what she put on there. Look how she looks.
I don't want to be judged by my past and my sexuality, and you know what I mean. You want somebody to get into your mind. You celibate, huh? This is a celibate woman.
This is right. Why would we believe that this woman is celibate, laying up here like she about to film a scene? Why would we believe that?
Do it now, and I'll add your video to your highlight video.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Happy belated birthday. And I'm sorry about my teeth, guys. I'm gonna be cute next time. I'm gonna see you later.
Okay, bye, baby.
Just bye, Golden Child, Eve Madison, whatever your name is. Bye. Talking about God bless you, man. What God? What God is you talking about?
We didn't even touch on that. It was a lot, but she also wanted some God-fearing man at that.
And he didn't have to have a Pacific religion. That's what she said.
Yes, she did.
Yes, she did. He didn't have to have a Pacific religion.
Yeah. Oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. Look, y'all heard it. Hey, what do we recap from this, man? What do we say? What do you want me to say? Right.
You know what? Mr. Darrell, go ahead and play the taps.
Yeah. Yep. Y'all get in the comments. Y'all do the recap. I'm done. Queen, anything? Like, I'm flabbergasted.
I'm just waiting for the taps to start playing. I'm about to salute. Send her on.
Right.
Send her on. Go buy a dog, buy a cat, a lizard, a rose, buy 5, buy a dozen of roses to pleasure yourself. Cause at this point, buy a bouquet of roses, man. Buy a bouquet of sex toys, all of that, because she talking about 3 months she was celibate. And we, that's why I say give her a round of applause, because this is the longest she has ever been celibate. Wow. We got to give us something. Come on, y'all.
Don't be like that, y'all. Give us some credit. 90 days.
I can't be completely negative. That's all I'm gonna give her. That's all I can give her if she
made it
went
to
90
days.
days.
Right.
That must have been hard for her.
Yeah, that's why she doing all these jobs and all that. She trying to keep herself away from some Dino. She trying to keep herself busy. Right.
Because
It's a
she
struggle. It's a
seems like
struggle.
she's insatiable. She's
Oh.
probably one of those women that is just a mere mortal, a
Right.
man with average or
Right.
whatever.
Pulse. A man with a
Like
pulse.
he's not gonna
Mhm.
be able to do it for her. After she been flipped, dipped, and
Mhm.
tossed to the side and
Mhm.
tossed up in the air, all that,
Yep.
whatever she and did on them films.
Yep.
A mere man, average brother ain't gonna be able to
Mhm.
do it for her.
Mhm.
Not to
There
say
you
he
go.
can't get down like that, but I'm saying what she has,
For a regular woman, he'd be just fine. But
right?
for
But
one
what
of these,
what she has experienced already.
right. The
This
depths.
this
Mhm.
lady has been sexually
Mhm.
liberated
Mhm.
and captured at the same time.
Mhm.
There's
She's
nothing
very much
a
been
regular
unlocked.
man
Yeah,
is
she's already
going to
been
be
unlocked.
able to do for her. She's talking about she wants an average brother. So
Mhm.
let me just take 1 second here, because she said she dated athletes,
Mhm.
entertainers,
Mhm.
millionaires, so all various types of men.
Mhm.
She
Mhm.
had various dinos.
Various coasts, mind you, New York to LA to Atlanta, back and back again. Like, yeah.
What is an average brother at the plant finna do for her?
Nada.
But for an average woman that don't have as many bodies, this woman probably got more bodies than a cemetery.
Yep. Yes. 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 Yes.
For an average brother
Terrible.
with an average sister with not that many bodies, average bodies, whatever average is in today's time, that can work. But this, who is gonna take her serious? Like, why do these women come up here? Like, and then you don't want nobody to judge you for your past corn star life. But you say you could Google me on Pornhub.
Google me. I'm gonna draw attention to it, but I don't want you to judge me for it. Okay.
And she lying. This lady lied all throughout the interview.
Definitely.
So y'all go do y'all research at your own
Y'all get
risk.
back with us. Jump
And
back down there when you finish. Come back down here in this comment section. Let us know if you agree, disagree.
Right.
You know how we do, man. I ain't even closing it out on this one. This one got me a little. I'm flabbergasted, man. We love y'all. We love to hear from y'all. Get down in the comment section. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.